Morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. So, yesterday was Tuesday. Ah, Today is Wednesday, which means tomorrow will be Thursday. And tomorrow is our last day of the week because we have a short week today or this week. So, our month is still April. And let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Our digital date is 4/8/20. And you hear Mr. Luka here? Say hi, friends. He's going to join us for our morning video this morning. Reagan is still sleeping. So he's going to join us, right, Luka? Good morning. So yesterday was beautiful. So I hope you guys got outside and you did some fun activities outside. Today is not so beautiful. It's kind of foggy. It's a little colder. So maybe staying inside, but doing some fun things inside is also on our list to do today. We might dye some Easter eggs. We might do some Easter painting. There's lots of fun activities for you to do right in your own house. So we're going to read a quick book today, and this is by one of my favorite authors. I don't have my whole collection here from Robert Munsch because it's all at school. I have to go get some more stuff from school. So today, this one I'll have to do. I have about 3 Robert Munsch books at home. Not my favorite ones, but Robert Munsch is still my favorite author. So this is Andrew's Loose Tooth by Robert Munsch. Okay. And he's the author of Love You Forever. Have any of you read that book, Love You Forever? Maybe if you haven't, you should read it. It's illustrated by Michael Marchenko. And there we go. I wonder what this will be about. Looks pretty crazy. All right, Andrew's Loose Tooth. When Andrew came downstairs, there were 3 big apples in the middle of the table. And even though he had a loose tooth, he decided to eat an apple. So he reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." When you have a loose tooth, I always tell you to eat an apple. Because it'll take that tooth right out, right, Luka? Right? Andrew's mother opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Oh, oh, oh," she said, "it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." She took hold of the tooth with both hands and pulled as hard as she could, but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," she said, "I just can't get that tooth out. Why don't you try another apple? That might make your tooth come out." Has Mom ever pulled your tooth so hard like that? So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yee-yow! Daddy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So Andrew's father opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Oh, oh, oh," he said, "it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." He got a big pair of pliers and took hold of Andrew's tooth. Then he put his foot on Andrew's nose and pulled as hard as he could, but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," he said, "this tooth is stuck. Why don't you try another apple? That will make your tooth come out." A pliers? Oh, man. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yee-yow! Mommy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So they called a dentist. We saw a dentist at school. She came and sang us some songs. Wonder what that dentist would do. The dentist came in a shiny black car. He opened up Andrew's mouth, looked inside, and said, "Oh, oh, oh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." What do you think the dentist is going to do? He got a big, long rope, and he tied it. He tied one end to Andrew's tooth. Andrew said, "I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. You're going to tie the end of the rope to the door, and then you're going to slam the door." "No," said the dentist. "I'm going to tie it to my car." He tied the other end of the rope to his car and drove away as fast as he could. When he got to the end of the rope, his whole car fell apart. The dentist stood there holding just the steering wheel. I don't know if that tooth is ready to come out. Then Andrew's mother and his father and the dentist all said, "Andrew, Andrew, that tooth will not come out. You just can't eat your breakfast." Andrew sat out in the front yard looking very sad. His best friend Louis came along and said, "Andrew, what's the matter?" "Oh," said Andrew, "my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. The dentist can't get this tooth out. And I can't eat my breakfast." "Oh, oh, oh," said Louis, "I know what to do." Is that funny? Yeah. Louis went into Andrew's house and called the tooth fairy on the phone. The tooth fairy roared up right away on a large motorcycle. Andrew looked at the tooth fairy and said, "If you think you're going to use that motorcycle to pull out my tooth, you are nuts." "What do you think I am?" said the tooth fairy. "A dentist?" A tooth fairy on a motorcycle. She pulled Andrew's tooth with one hand, and the tooth did not come out. She pulled Andrew's tooth with two hands, and the tooth did not come out. She got a large hammer off her motorcycle and clanged Andrew's tooth. The hammer broke in two pieces, and the tooth still did not come out. "Incredible," said the tooth fairy. "This is the first tooth ever that I can't pull out. I guess you just can't eat your breakfast." "Hold it," said Louis. "I have an idea." His tooth broke the hammer. Louis went into Andrew's house and got a pepper shaker. Then he pushed back Andrew's head and sprinkled pepper up Andrew's nose. Andrew went, "Ah, ah, 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 choo!" He went, "Achoo!" You think it came out? You think it came out, Luka? And sneezed that tooth all the way across town. Oh my goodness. But the tooth fairy still got her tooth. Yeah. And there they are with all the apples. So, do you see why this is one of my favorite? He's one of my favorite authors. He always makes those parents and those adults look super silly, like super silly. You know that we would not be trying to pull out a tooth with a hammer and a motorcycle and a car, and the tooth fairy would not pull up at a motorcycle. The tooth fairy's secret. She goes only when you're sleeping. She comes when you're sleeping. So these are all just silly, silly things. So I want you to either tell me about a story when you lost a tooth, the real story, or you can make up a whole fancy, crazy story about how you got a crazy, strong tooth out of your mouth. So I'll have to see if your story is correct or if your story's made up. I'm going to have some fun with this today. I want to see if you can tell me a crazy story or if you can tell me a real story. And I'll have to guess if it's real or fake. Okay? Yeah, that sounds fun, right? That sounds fun. So we're going to have one journal entry today about your loose tooth, fake or fiction, or fake or um, real. And then we're going to do a math page, and it's lesson 21. And it's more subtraction. And remember, when you're taking away, you have a group and you're taking stuff away. You're not adding anymore. So you're taking them away and getting a whole new whole number. Okay? And then you're going to read 2 books, either paper copies, take a picture and send it to me or Mrs. Reed. And then you're going to, or read 2 books on, sorry, he's very distracting because he's so cute. You're going to read 2 books, paper copy, or on Raz Kids. Raz Kids is super fun, friends. You can earn a lot of stars and play some cool games and listen to some cool stories. So I would try Raz Kids if you haven't done that yet. Some of us have been on ABC Mouse, which has been great. I've seen all your hard work. I can see it, so you don't have to let me know you're doing ABC Mouse. I can see all the work as long as you're connected to my classroom. So if you're not connected to ABC Mouse yet, let me know so I can get you that information, okay? Otherwise, go on Seesaw and do 3 activities on there. So friends, today is Wednesday. That means you have art today, I believe, or you could do whatever you want. Do any special you want, music, art, gym, as long as you're letting me know, okay? Mrs. Van Newland really needs you guys to start showing your music work. You can email it to Mrs. Van Newland or Miss Van Newland, or you can send it to me and I will send it to her. Put it on Seesaw, however you want to do it. But Miss Van Newland has not seen very many of your music projects that she sent out. So make sure you're doing those, friends, okay? Last, it is, let me check our spirit day today. It is Where You Readin' Wednesday. Share a photo of where you like to curl up with a good book. So I want you to try to send me those pictures or send Mrs. Harrigan those pictures of you reading wherever you love to read. We would love to post those on our school's Facebook page. So go for it. Have some fun today. Luka says have some fun, learn lots. We miss you. We're proud of you. We can't wait till this is all over. We can give you a huge hug. All right? Keep up the great work. We miss you, and we'll see you later. Say bye, Luka. Bye. Have a good day, friends. Bye.